from Bunarakids Channel Head Studios and Megamod's area Teleforum. This is Bunarakids Channel Countdown 2000. Sponsored in part by Renaissanceville Tales and Discover Card. Nobody does it better as Discover Card. Once again, NBC Peacock. Good evening, New York ended the celebration Oshni and New Millennium. There's one place on Earth. It's already the year 2000, and we're here this magical year, and whatever they are, we wish you a pleasant new year with a special green light edition. And both end for this, and it's 1 a.m. It's still 15. It's still 1:15 as we mark this century, and we will now continue back as the coverage. But first, let's take a look at Pierce. Who is it? You see, there was nothing there. Just look. Whatever they saw, they will have sold. And look at this Millennium celebration as we mark the 20th century an hour by hour. And for all of those wishes. And we will be back after these messages. Don't get out, and we will see you later. We're back. Now we're going to a full live coverage in Moscow. And it's 11:59 now. So let's go. Let's drive in. Okay, we're now going in. And there's an old street there.
Everything in Russia is concerned with politics, so there's one party that's being run by the city and another party that's being run by the government, and that's the one you're looking at right now behind me.
And there you, of course, see the very center of the cathedral that was built in the 16th century by the order of Ivan, sometimes known as Ivan the Terrible. There are actually 9 domes there on the cathedral, and each one is separate.
You see there?
Standing on top of one of Moscow's 7 hills. The sense of history in this place, and very deeply troubled history sometimes, more is extraordinary.
It is extraordinary, and
well, just we answered the question. And a few questions later now. And Happy New Year! Midnight in Moscow. Happy New Year!
Midnight in Moscow.
Happy New Year, Peter.
Happy New Year to you, Maury.
Saturday, January the 1st, 2000.
Russia was one of the countries people were very concerned about when it came to Y2K problems, but as best we can tell from reporting around Russia, the telephone and electricity grids, certainly up in Vladivostok on the Pacific coast, defied all of the Y2K doomsayers and remained in operation. No problem throughout Siberia, no problem throughout the Urals, where many of Russia's nuclear weapons are sold. Have you seen any evidence of it in Moscow at all, Mort?
Peter, I've seen absolutely, and I can barely hear you because there are fireworks booming all around our balcony here on the 8th.
Well, just we answered the question, and they're all being announced after the message ends.
Because everyone thought that there would be some problem with the utilities across the country, the phone system, the heating systems, the electricity.
Quite an extraordinary study in social contrast. Certainly 100 years ago, this was a monarchy.
And Peter, we took our cameras out onto the streets of Moscow earlier today and questioned people about the transition of power from Yeltsin to Putin today, and every single
Well, we just
the
answered the
many
question.
The many we talked with said this was a good move, and that was confirmed by the Russian stock market, which went up 14% today and had to be closed because it was going out of sight.
And we answered it no way. And for 2000 today, as for 2000 today, we can thank the century for beginning.
The Bolshevik Revolution, which led to the Russian Revolution, which led to communism, which led to the long phase of animosity between the West and
Well,
the
I'm
Soviet
going
Union and its
to
satellites
be
in
back
Europe and
after these
elsewhere in the
messages.
world.
Don't get out.